Becerra now back to pass over to Hines. Hines crosses the 45, the 40, loses one tackler and runs out of bounds just at the 33-yard line. Good pickup on first down by Austin Hines.
That's a great pickup, and he was one of our sleeper picks tonight. You know, Austin Hines and Nick Allen, we thought they were going to come up big tonight, and they're kind of proving it a little bit.
1st and 10 now at the 32. Glacier Peak needing to score and keep the pressure on. Nick Allen on the far side. Palmer behind Becerra. Hines and May on the far side. Trips Elledge, the single receiver, on the near side. Becerra now looks back over. Oh, dangerous pass, incomplete. Elledge almost had to turn into the defender, and big 51. Dylan Hansen is down, and he's hurt.
He's kind of limping around. It looks like, you know, call me a homer, but it looks like Elledge got hit long before the ball got there.
Call me a homer.
2nd and 10 it brings up.
11:46, just the start of the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10 for Becerra now. Some time now, has to get rid of it, and he's taken down back at the 45. A big sack by the Tomahawks. And big number 55, Des Richardson.
And that's got to be about a 15-yard loss there, Scott. And it kind of gets them out of the danger zone a little bit. I mean, they were almost in the red zone, and now they're way back. Now they're marking his lack of forward progress at the 40, though, so it wasn't quite that much of a sack.
3rd and 17 now for Becerra.
Palmer's coming off the field.
Becerra now back to pass. 3rd and 17, going across.
He's all over his back, it looked like. I'm surprised he didn't get a flag. Elledge just kind of looking like, has a look on his face like, why didn't I get a flag for that? Looked to me like he was all over his back a little prematurely.
I thought that was going to be a pass interference for sure. 4th and 17. Nobody back to punt for Glacier Peak. 10:51 left, up 42-34 now. Palmer comes in to hang out with his buddy Becerra. Now he moves into the slot. Becerra inching back.
He's going to punt.
Now he is going to punt. Nice punt by Becerra. Tries to pin it.
Oh.
And it's just into the end zone. Touchback. Now the defense has to come to play.
That's a little disappointing, I'll tell you why. They had it deep. They had it down to, what, the 20-some yard line? That sack just killed them. You know, they were definitely in a scoring position there, and they need to keep the pressure on them right now.
Becerra having a big night, 15 for 28, 247 yards, 4 touchdowns, but that one he should have thrown away.
Yeah, Hank clinging on to an 8-point lead here.
So 1st and 10 now for the Tomahawks at the 20. They hand off to the big fellow Walker. He gets 5 or 5.5 here. Up to the 26-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, Walker is the guy that's going to hurt you right now. And he looked like he was kind of hurt, shaken up a little bit. But yeah, they need to kind of key in on Walker.
313 yards for Casey Walker, the senior, averaging 13.6 a carry already, 4 touchdowns, a long of 56. An All-American night for Casey Walker.
Yeah, this is gonna get him some looks.
Under center is Luton now. Gets it off to
there's gonna be a flag. Looked like it's in the spot where you'd get a hold.
Jake
We'll
Merrick.
See what they say here.
Merrick, the ball carrier.
It's going. Looks like it's going to go back the other way. I think that's going to be a hold.
It is.
Yep. That's going to back him up 10.
We had a track meet the first half. Some interesting momentum changes here in the 3rd quarter. And now game is kind of slowed down a little bit. 42-34, Glacier Peak on top. They'll push him back now.
Trying to get the broadcast back here.
Second and 17. And they hand it off to Walker.
Jeez, and he's got about 15 of those back, maybe 16 of those back. Now they gave him a very favorable spot. Not sure how they look like they got him about 2 yards but before the first down, but they're going to mark him about 6 inches short.
42-34. Third and 1 now for the Tomahawks. Now they pass it, get it off to Walker again up the middle. This time the Glacier Peak defense there to meet him, Newley and Carson Call.
Yeah, but he picks up the first down, but I'll tell you what, they held him to about 1 yard on that, which is actually a rarity for him. Walker was averaging, what, 9.5 yards a game this year, or carry this year?
Tearing that up.
That's just ridiculous numbers.
9.5 average coming in right now. He's sitting at 12.9. First and 10 again on the 33. Luton under center. Now he's going to be stepped back to pass. Newley in his face. He launches it, trying to get it to Ryan Adams.
I think he may have just been throwing that away. He had a lot of pressure coming.
8:35 left, 34-42. Glacier Peak on top, second and 10 for the Tomahawks. I just give it to Walker every time.
Well, there's definitely
why do anything else?
Definitely some merit to that theory.
This time he fakes it, Luton takes it up himself, gets a good gain, still on his feet. Now the big 6-foot fella, Perush, down inside, did he get it? Touchdown, Marysville Pilchuck.
Ouch, and that's another, what, 40, 50-yard gain? Boy, the numbers are just going to be absolutely ridiculous, Scott.
For all of our internet live viewers, we had a major technical blowout there. It is now 42-40. There's a blowout on the field as the Tomahawks just ran off 67 yards by big 6'6" Jake Luton to come within 2 here looking at the extra point. We're back online. We apologize. 8:21 left to go in the fourth quarter.
And my guess is I think we're going to see a 2-point conversion attempt here. Down by 2 in the fourth quarter. I think somebody's taking a timeout. They want to talk it over.
That's a timeout by Marysville Pilchuck. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties here. Had a challenging connection all night here out at Quilceda Stadium in Marysville.
Yeah, we had about 10 minutes to set up here tonight. Give us a hit on the Facebook and let us know if we're back on, but I think we're back on, folks.
Pinky's Plumbing. Want to pay less? 206-707-1497. Experienced, local, friendly. That's Pinky's Plumbing. Professional plumbing services 24 hours a day. When the plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
Out there. They're either looking out for us or they're PO'd that we're lost the connection.
We apologize for that. Again, streaming online from various locations across the city here. Always an adventure. So it does look like they're going to go for 2 to tie this baby up with 8:21 left.
This is a big play right here, Scott.
Walker in the backfield. They fake it to him. Now Luton's got him on a bootleg end around. Does he pass it? He does!
Broken up.
It's broken up!
I think it's broken up by the wrestler.
Josh May looks like he was in there to break it up.
Yeah, Josh May apparently.
A huge defensive play by Glacier Peak, Tim.
That was great. And Josh just kind of slapped that thing right out of there. And, hey, that could be, 2 points at this point. That could be the ball game. Although what Glacier Peak needs to do is have a long drive and burn off about 7 or 8 minutes here if they can. But either that or in about 30 seconds, one or the other.
Anything is possible. Stay tuned for the Twisted Lime Pub post-game show. We'll have Adrian Wood down there try to get some players. Tim Boyle, we might throw him down there. We don't know, Tim, if we're going to throw you down there or not. But
we're not in the friendly confines of Veterans Memorial Stadium. They might mug me down there.
You can see our placement here. The booth is on the covered side. Unfortunately, the Glacier Peak fans out there in the elements across the way.
I think there's actually some Glacier Peak fans on this side of the field too.
Yeah, taking cover. Ryan Speed, the kicker, the good kicker for Marysville Pilchuck. We'll see what they're going to do here. If they do try an onside, they try and take a risk. Down by 2, 8:21 left in this one. A lot of injuries on the Tomahawks side. Now I see some good signs on the sideline. Austin Joyner making the trainers laugh, it looks like. 514 yards on the ground.
Another pooch kick.
And it caught over there by Baruch. One of many tonight, and they'll start with decent field position.
Yeah, gives it to him on the 35-yard line, so you can't complain about that. I think you'll take that all day long.
So here we go, 42-48, 21 left. Glacier Peak stopped on the previous drive. Need to get some more points here.
They definitely need some insurance points here, without a doubt.
May and Hines on the near side. Baruch on the far side. Goes over to Hines. Try this play again. Elledge with a nice block. And Hines with a good first down pickup, and he'll get another first down.
And Austin Hines is having himself a nice little evening tonight.
Good play, a pickup of 12.
Great block. Sean Elledge has come up with some good blocks to give some people some extra yards tonight.
Austin Hines having a very nice night, up to the 48-yard line.
Look for one-on-one coverage here with the wrestler.
Becerra now, a quick pass over to Hines on the other side, gets a tackle, gets up a nice gain of 6 or 7 maybe.
Those are great little plays when you're up chewing the clock. You got to figure 30-plus seconds are coming off on every one of those. And, a first down here, 6 yards here, that really chews up the clock. But they actually need some points, Scott.
They do. Back into Tomahawk territory. 2nd and 4. Give him a pickup of 6. Becerra goes to Hines again. He gets another Grizzly first down up to the 36-yard line.
Boy, it's the Austin Hines show tonight.
Kyle Nobach, 23, catching up with Austin, but the chains are moving.
And so is the clock.
7:26 now left to go in this 3A championship. Hines now getting the call here on this drive. Getting all the receptions. Now Palmer gets the carry now, gets some room up the middle, carrying the pile, a gain of 4.
Not typical of what we're used to seeing with the missile. He's having a hard time getting past that line of scrimmage. Got about 3 or 4, but usually once he gets about a yard past the line of scrimmage, he breaks free.
And you got to give credit to the Pilchuck kids up front doing a good job against this senior experienced offensive line for Glacier Peak. 2nd and 6. Gets it to Palmer now on the near side. Gets a little break, covers up, still on his feet. And the missile straight across the 25 to the 24.
Now that was a great play by the missile. They had him about a yard short of the first down. He gets 2nd and 3rd effort and just absolutely lunges across that first down line.
Gray and Martinez trying to tug at him, but the missile converts for a big first down on the 24-yard line.
That was a great heads-up play. Now they're down to the 24. They're, almost in the red zone here and threatening to score. So
6:13. We keep glancing over at that clock. Up 42-40. Becerra now gets it to Palmer on the right side. Gets a little piece to the corner. 20 has a blocker to the 10. Down to the 1. Is he in?
Oh, and he's just again, Scott. He's like inches short. Marker, and boy, that's what we've been needing out of the missile.
Adrian said he was in.
Adrian saying he was in. It was really darn close.
No, we're on. It's just 3G.
It's 3G, so we apologize if you're not seeing it. 42-40. Here's the carry by the missile. Touchdown, Glacier Peak!
Wow, and the missile comes through, Scott. Now, here's the thing about that is, they get the extra point here, and it's a 2-score game. So this is a big extra point right here for Austin Pettit. He needs to make sure he gets that thing right down the middle of the uprights.
It's late night show here in Marysville. It's the Hines and Palmer show on that drive. Hines carrying the load.
The biggest extra point of the game right here, folks.
Spencer Pettit, the hold is down by Austin Hines. Almost blocked. It's up. And it is good!
That makes it a 2-score game no matter what. That's a sigh of relief for the Grizzly. Okay, Grizzly Nation, you caught a break there. 5:48 and you're up by 9 points. So, woo.
The connection being sketchy, but that one not even questionable as Michael Palmer drives it in from 1 yard out to seal this 49-40 with 5:48. What a great game tonight.
And we kept saying Palmer's just kind of on the precipice of breaking free here, and he got a couple great plays. The wrestler got a couple good blocks on that
we
drive.
have to thank all
Nice
the great
job
people
by the
who
big
helped us
guys
put on
up
this
front again.
broadcast.
Palmer now
WESCO
13
Septic
carries,
Service.
72
Try 'em
yards.
out.
But you know what? 2 touchdowns.
888-488.
2 touchdowns. And here's the funny thing is,
tell them that you
Marysville
heard this
Pilchuck
ad on
has
FTSBN.com and you will get
514 yards
$50
rushing.
off
And
your next service. They offer 24-hour service.
That's just, I mean, that is
week
just
with
a
over 25
statistical
years
anomaly.
of experience.
And the game's over yet, of course, but it makes it a little more difficult for them. Now they're down by 2 scores.
Spencer now on to kick it off. See if he tries to drive this one. No, it's right up the gut. It bounces around the 15. Picked up at the 10. Strumming around. Now he goes to the left side trying to find an opening. And Cody Campo there first. And Tyler Wade, a senior, 5'10" for Marysville Pilchuck, trying to make something out of nothing.
And he's kind of doing a lot of east and west running. That's what makes your coach nervous. When you're doing a lot of that east and west stuff on special teams, everybody just kind of holds their breath because a lot of balls get coughed up, as we saw in Bothell.
He started to look understandably a little scared there at the end. So Big Jake Luton and the gang here, they can rip off yardage at small time. And there's the guy who's been beating him all night. Another trap play, and Walker makes him pay all the way across the 40 to the 41.
Oh, he's just putting up ridiculous numbers.
They cannot stop the trap up the gut. And Moses Fafita and Bussing having a rough one up the gut.
Yeah, the funny thing is I'll tell you when it's frustrating is when you know what's coming from a defensive standpoint and you still can't stop it. That's tough.
A 21-yard run for Walker. 1st and 10 now at the 41. They had it kind of a counter. 34 has some room. Baruch over there. Nice tackle, but he gets up to the 47.
And it's a great open field tackle. I got to tell you, Baruch really showed some speed on there on that open field tackle. He ran him down. Easily ran him down.
They don't have the services of Austin Joyner, the phenom sophomore, getting a concussion in the 3rd quarter. And that was Hunter Troe with the carry there for 6 yards. 2nd and 3 now for Luton. Novak, the single receiver down on the far near side. Luton back to pass, looking left. Now he goes over. And it's incomplete, in and out of the hands of Hunter Troe.
He's getting a little pressure back there, kind of got it off just in time, but
3rd and 3, and it's Walker time.
yeah, 3rd and 3. You know where the ball's going right now. Doesn't mean you can stop it though.
Yeah, do you put just all everybody up the box there and try and face it? You got Austin Jacobson.
Kainoa Wong. Oh, we got a ball on the field here.
Nobach again, as usual, the single receiver here on the near side, matched up with Kainoa Wong. 3rd and 3, 4:31 left to go in this one. They get it to Walker. He's pushed back, and now Ellis with the hand get him, and they make a stop.
Wow.
The biggest stop of
And that is a big, big stop. Although 4th down, I think they have to go for it, obviously. But, you know, makes it like 4th and 5. I think he lost a couple of yards on that. What in the world is that spot? You got to be kidding me.
That's a Quilceda Stadium
Holy
spot right there.
Well, from my spot in the booth, and I've got a clear view, they gave him a very friendly spot there. 4th and 3, they're calling it.
4th and 3. Luton's going to start in the shotgun. He's got Walker, but he hands it, and he takes himself up the gut, and he's got a 1st down across the 50 into Grizzly territory at the 46.
That extra couple 3 yards on that spot might have helped him.
Well, he's 6'6". He actually scored 2 touchdowns last week on quarterback sneaks. Usually doesn't run a lot.
I'll tell you what, though, here's the thing that for the listeners, 3:46 left in the game, and they're going to have to score. You know, these 4 or 5 yard runs are actually going to hurt them right now. With the clock's moving now, 3:43.
Seen some quarterback running tonight. Luton, 82 yards on 7 carries. Now he's going to hand it off to the big fellow Walker. Walker, another big, nice gain on 1st down up to the 40, a gain of 8.
You know what, though? I think Glacier Peak will take that all day long because that clock is the enemy right now. They're going to have to score twice.
Looks like Hunter Troe heading off, another injury. They have been just plagued by injuries tonight, a physical game. And Marysville Pilchuck getting the worst of it. 2nd and 3 now for Luton under center. Trips as he's coming back. Now he goes way down deep to the right side, going for Nobach, incomplete, out of his hands. Overthrown.
Great coverage by Kainoa Wong there. He was right with him, up stride for stride. Had that ball been thrown perfectly, though, that would have landed right in his hands, but he kind of overthrew him and out of bounds a little bit.
Luton 6 for 15. 3 interceptions, only 80 yards tonight, so not getting it done in the air. 3rd and 3 now, clock under 3 minutes, 2:57 left. 49-40 Glacier Peak on top. Luton now fakes the hand up and gets it to Walker. Breaks a tackle of Jacobson, but his buddies, Trey Chambers and Elledge there.
I don't know that he got the 1st down on that. Well, oh, yeah, they are going to. Where are they spotting that?
Line judge standing right at the 36.
Getting some favorable spots. That's going to stop the clock for a few seconds, so that's a break for him.
Now
there it goes.
Winds it up, 2:47 left. Down by 9, need 2 scores. Luton under center. They get it to Walker. Again, no, they get it past, fake it, and off to number 2, Tanner Husby.
And he's going to lose 2, and more importantly, he's going to lose about 30 seconds on the clock, too.
And this is where having Austin Joyner out of the game hurts you for Marysville Pilchuck.